Good morning, Toppers. Today is Friday, September 22nd. I'm Craig Walker.
And I'm Lachlan Lyford. The Hillside Cafe is opening today. Students can visit the cafe and get snacks and drinks during lunch.
In other news, a green comet appeared last week in the sky. I hope you didn't miss your chance to see this once-in-a-lifetime spectacle, for it will vanish for another 400 years.
If you want to see something almost as awesome as the green comet, go and cheer on our fellow Toppers at the girls' volleyball game. The team had a game on Monday the 18th.
Now on to Lauren, Karsten, Alyssa, and Lucas as they interview a varsity volleyball player.
This is Ella Neal, one of the Science Hill volleyball players. What inspired you to play volleyball, Ella?
My sister had played volleyball growing up, so I've always looked up to her, so that was probably my biggest inspiration, like starting volleyball for sure.
What were some of your biggest success this season?
I hit 1,000 assists this season, which is a really big accomplishment, and just like seeing all the growth like from our team, since we have so many of the same people from last year, it's like really cool seeing all the improvements.
What advice would you give to young volleyball players?
I would say just work hard and just be coachable, and just not to base your worth off of your play, because like at the end of the day it is just a game, but like work hard and be the best that you can be every day.
Have you learned anything interesting from playing volleyball?
I've learned the like importance of a team, like 'cause it's just like your family, and just like having those friendships. It's like such a special thing that like not many people get to experience. So I'm just really fortunate to have that experience.
How do you get ready for the game?
I listen to music. I just make sure I'm in the good like state of mind, like not stressed, just like ready to play every time.
All right, thank you. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Ella, for letting our team learn more about your story. Good luck to you and the Lady Toppers on the rest of the volleyball season.
Speaking of sports, we now go to Scotty, Kaya, and Sebastian with some highlights of the Topper sports.
Good morning, Toppers. I'm Scotty Moore.
And I'm Kay Robinson, and welcome to the Topper Sports Report.
Today, we'll be covering girls' soccer games, Science Hill football games, and other sports events.
But first, the Science Hill Athletic Department is happy to announce the Science Hill Athletics Hall of Fame of Class 2023. These individuals were nominated by community members. The inductees will be introduced before the Science Hill vs. Westwood football game on September 29th.
A formal ceremony will be held in the Science Hill High School auditorium on Saturday, September 30th at 11 a.m. That will be followed by a reception at the school cafe.
The Science Hill football team has had an interesting couple of games so far. Now to our man on the field, Sebastian Green.
What is your opinion on the team's performance this far into the season?
Well, we're a young team, and we've had some bad games early, but I think we're improving. I think we're getting better. We played a very tough schedule. I think every time you play a tough schedule like that you'll find out where you may need to make adjustments and change. I think we're getting ready to make a good run in the rest of the season. So we found out a lot about our team. We found out a lot about our personnel, how to make changes and stuff. Our kids are still working hard. And I think when it's all over, we're going to have a really, really good team at the end of the year.
What steps are you taking to help your team improve?
Well, the steps we're taking is moving people where they need to be, and just coaching them, and just trying to get them to do the right things. We've had a lot of mental areas and stuff that we need to improve on. So we've been working on that, and just the football knowledge and doing the right things. Some penalties have hurt us early, so hopefully we're going to eliminate those things, and that'll help us be a better team.
What do you think the outcome of future games will be?
Well, it's kind of the same stuff. I mean, we're going to have to eliminate the mistakes, and our throwing game is going to have to get better. So we're going to have to do some things there. We're going to have to make some changes, and I think when we can get a better balance of a run pass, I think that'll help us. And in our kids, our kids are just going to come together, and I think they are right now, and just get on a winning streak, right?
And back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Sebastian. Now what about those scores?
Thanks for asking. On Tuesday, September 12th, the Science Hill girls soccer team hosted Greenville. Brenna Overbay led the Lady Toppers with a hat trick. Alexis Markoukas and Hannah Dawson each tallied up a goal on the top of the score 5-0. Kayla Norris added another clean sheet in the goal for the season on Tuesday. The Lady Toppers hosted on Dobbins Bennett and fell in penalties 4-3 after a one-on-one draw in regular time. Morgan Mahoney and the lone goal for the Toppers in regulation.
On September 8th, the football team defeated Union on the road 27-6. The team traveled to Maryville last Friday and lost with a score of 37-18.
Our Lady Toppers volleyball team hosted Gate City on Monday and won 3-1. Autumn Holmes helped with the fourth set of the Toppers. Great work, ladies. Well, that's going to conclude our Topper Sports Report.
Go Toppers. Now back to you all in the studio.
Way to go, Toppers. Best of luck to the upcoming games.
Up next, we have Cameron with Man on the Street interviewing some of our amazing faculty and staff.
How's it going?
Welcome to Toppers in the Hall, where we get to know the people of Science Hill. Today we're going to be asking teachers about general questions and 9/11. So without further delay, let's get started. Okay, who am I here with?
My name is Je m'appelle Madame Horn.
My name is Hunter Grayville.
I am Russ Minatel.
My name's Joe McPherson.
My name's Tim Van Thornhout.
Chad Sallier.
Jessica Connor.
My name is Jared Forbes.
I'm Dr. Bergen.
My name is Jeremy May.
Okay, what grade do you teach?
9th and 10th grade.
Most of my students are seniors.
I teach grades 9 through 12, actually.
10th, 11th, and 12th, and some 9th.
I teach mostly seniors.
Okay, what do you teach?
Well, I'm certified to teach both math and business.
Well, I help kids with planning for careers, and I teach AP Economics and regular economics.
So I teach some sections of sports psychology.
Mostly the 3 primary essay modes.
How are you affected by 9/11?
9/11 happened when I was in 9th grade.
Our class was immediately stopped.
And I actually had family that worked at the Pentagon at the time.
So at the time, I worked in a maximum security prison.
And during 9/11, I remember we were all terrified.
Miss Ryden Bacon walked down the hall and she told us to hold our students, and she gave us a little information. And at that time, we didn't know if it was an accident or if it was on purpose.
Do you still feel the effects of 9/11 today?
I do not.
It really showed us, and it goes beyond sort of any one country, how vulnerable anyone is at any one time.
Every September 11th, when I rehash this with my classes, it kind of takes you back.
I think that America has come a long way after that, because there was a lot of racism afterwards.
New York, going to the site is very powerful, where the trade centers were. There's a pub just down the street that's O'Hara's. Go to O'Hara's.
What is your favorite movie?
Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
My favorite movie is Jaws.
I'm going to have to go with any of the Lord of the Rings movies. If I had to pick one, I'd say Fellowship of the Ring.
Frozen 2.
Braveheart, I think.
What is your favorite song?
I can't pick a favorite song. It's like picking a favorite child.
I love Billy Joel.
Of course, Yellow by Coldplay.
Anything by Frank Turner.
My favorite song? Probably Superstitious by Stevie Wonder.
Okay, thank you. This has been Toppers in the Hall. Now back to you all in the studio.
We have a lot of clubs here at Science Hill, and today's club shout-out is robotics. Let's go over to Jager, Braden, and team as they interview Mr. Gentry and the Robotics Club.
How's it going, Science Hill? My name's Jager Brewer, and today we have a very special guest. Can you go and state your name and occupation?
I'm Mr. Gentry, and I'm the STEM teacher at Science Hill High School.
Okay, and how long have you been mentoring the robotics team?
At Science Hill since I started, so about 5. This is my 5th year. I've been doing FIRST Robotics for 8 years. We've done VEX for 3 years.
And did you have any robotics experience before starting this club?
Not particularly, no. I just kind of got involved with it when I was in another school system and just carried it over as I came here.
Okay, has the robotics team been successful in any recent competitions?
FIRST Robotics had a pretty good year last year. We finished 4th in Cincinnati, and we finished 2nd in Knoxville at the Smoky Mountain Regional. So that's our best finishes that we've had, at least since I've been here, and I think since the team's been founded. So we did pretty well last year.
Awesome. Okay, and what are the requirements to join the robotics club?
To be on the robotics club, you just have to show up and say that you want to join. We meet, right now we're meeting Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in room 929 in CTE till about 4:30 every day. And then once FIRST starts, we'll meet probably 5 days a week, and that starts in January. But just come in, say you want to join, and jump in and start working.
Awesome. Did you guys hear that? As long as you're human, you can join robotics.
Now to Braden with some in-depth interviews with some students on the robotics team.
What opportunities has robotics provided for you?
Robotics allows, it's a really good way to learn a bunch of new skills, whether that be marketing or something within STEM or just like social skills. And it's another good way, is my favorite thing, to travel. I've seen a lot of places that I never would have seen otherwise through robotics, through competitions. Met a lot of new interesting people I never would have met. And it's just a good way to get like exposure to the world.
It's provided a lot of opportunities to do volunteer work and get volunteer hours, and also to explore more careers in STEM and engineering and that kind of stuff.
What do you enjoy about robotics the most?
There's like a big sense of community. Once you join, like you are firmly a part of the group. Like you're not an outlier. And even if you're not, like if I'm not directly working with another person, he's still part of the group. Like we're still finding a way to bond. It's a really close-knit group, and it's a really good way to make friends.
I think I enjoy competitions and like getting to spend time with the people on robotics, as well as, actually building the robots. It's fun to work with a team.
What made you join robotics?
Honestly, I was in STEM class and it sounded interesting. I had never had any exposure to STEM before until middle school, 8th grade. I took Mr. Blackburn's STEM class and it was really interesting. And then I was in STEM 1 and Gentry was talking about robotics and I figured it would be a good way to get further into it. And it was.
I was invited by a friend and I really enjoyed it, so I just decided to stay.
Back to y'all in the studio.
Wow, what a club. I may have to sign up.
These robots are getting so advanced they could dominate the world one day.
Up next, we have Turner and Olivia that caught up with the band to learn more about this Ireland trip coming up in the spring.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Mr. Wallingford to ask some questions about the Science Hill Band's upcoming Ireland trip. Why is the band going to Ireland?
Absolutely. So we're always looking for opportunities to broaden our students' horizons, and we were so thrilled to be selected as one of 12 bands to perform at this international event. So we're excited to have our students travel to Ireland and experience another culture.
Why were you guys chosen to go to Ireland?
Well, there is an application process, and it's pretty rigorous, and you have to submit performances, past performances, recordings, videos of that, as well as you have to submit recommendations from others, and so that's the process for being selected.
How do you feel about the trip? Are you guys nervous or excited about it?
Yeah. We are nervous, excited. We're excited because we do get to go and visit another country and experience another culture. And obviously the parade, we're really looking forward to that. We're a little nervous because we are transporting 150 high school students across an ocean, but it's going to be great. We're going to have a lot of fun.
How can this trip help the band in the future?
Absolutely. I think any time that students have an opportunity to put themselves out there and to perform, it's going to build their confidence, and certainly being on an international performance stage is going to do just that.
How can people donate?
Absolutely. It is costly to fly over the Atlantic and make all this happen, so they can go to the band website, which is shhsbandboosters.org, and there's lots of links and tabs there that are very visible on supporting the trip to Ireland, so just follow the links there.
Thank you for letting us interview you. We're so excited to hear about this wonderful opportunity that you guys have been given. You guys can donate using this link, or you can send a check to P.O. Box 1462. Help our band get to Ireland. Back to you guys in the studio.
That's right. Thank you.
Keep the tune going and march on, Toppers.
Thank you for tuning in to the Topper Report. I'm Craig Walker.
And I'm Lachlan Lyford. Make sure you join us next time. Go Toppers!